Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, November 30th, and I'm officially 18 weeks pregnant today. It is crazy how fast time is flying, and I know I said I wasn't going to post another bump date till probably my anatomy scan. However, I feel like this week there was a few more noticeable symptoms, and I just wanted to jump on here and kind of share what happened this week. At 18 weeks today, I can honestly say this is probably the first time I've actually felt pregnant in certain things. The bump is starting to bump a little bit. I'm going to share two pictures. One was today's bump date picture, but then the other one was at Thanksgiving. I wore a bodysuit at Thanksgiving, and I feel like the bodysuit really accentuates the bump a little bit more. So it really depends on what I'm wearing. Time of day will determine if the bump is bumping or not, but it's definitely starting. I will probably pop in probably the next week or two, I'm expecting, just based on how things are progressing. But I also felt this heaviness in my stomach for the first time this week that I haven't felt in a long, or ever. I was about to say in a long time, but I've never been pregnant, so I've never felt that ever. It feels like I'm almost carrying around like a 1 pound weight, like attached to my stomach. So I feel like this heaviness in the lower part of my stomach. I'm also having a little bit more intense round ligament pain this week. Yesterday it was pretty bad, especially on the right side, which all good because that means baby girl is growing and the uterus is stretching and we are progressing. I'm so excited for my anatomy scan. It's like 12 days away, and not that I'm counting or anything, but cannot wait to see baby girl again and get a much more detailed picture of her. The last time I went for that private ultrasound, while it was very reassuring to see her and see her heartbeat, it was really hard to tell if it was actually a baby or not. Like, it was really just a blob. So I'm excited to get a little bit better picture of her and see her more on the anatomy scan. And I feel like things are going really, really well. The heartburn has still been pretty bad despite me trying to avoid spicy foods or Italian or anything that's too acidic-y. Cravings for me this week, still just fruit. I love all of the fruit and I just want fruit juices or lemonades. Like sweet juices is something that I'm definitely craving on a regular basis as well. Not so much like sweets like chocolate or ice cream or anything like that, but it's fruit juices for me that's really doing it. In terms of other symptoms, like I said, round ligament pain, heartburn, definitely a heaviness feeling in my lower stomach. My stomach also feels a lot tighter than it has, and I'm noticing the bump a little bit more in certain clothes. The other thing that happened this week that is not fun, and might be too much information, but I'm going to share it anyway because that's what I do. So when I started this whole IVF process, I noticed like a small cyst or what I thought was an ingrown hair possibly down in my underwear line region. We'll just say that. And it was just like a little small pea-sized cyst, like a little hard ball. And I didn't really think anything of it. It didn't really bother me. It was just there. And this week it flared up crazy. So it was so painful starting on Monday. It was getting harder to walk on Monday. Tuesday, the pain was excruciating. So I called my OB and asked, like, do I go to urgent care? Do I come see you? Like, what do I do? Because I need some relief. And she ended up bringing me in, and it was a Bartholin cyst, which is supposedly common in pregnancy. They can be triggered through hormones. So I'm guessing it started when I did my IVF medications with all the hormones that I was taking. And then it just got even more inflamed and angry with the additional hormones my body is producing right now, plus just additional blood flow and swelling and things like that that are happening in my body right now. So it got angry, y'all. It was so angry. And it was so painful to walk. So they ended up numbing me and lancing it and draining what we thought was all of it in the office on Tuesday. Had immediate relief from the numbing, obviously. And then fast forward to Wednesday, Tuesday night and Wednesday, the pain was way worse than it was before. And I was trying to take sitz baths and trying to do anything I could, warm compresses to try to like calm things down and help it drain. And it just wasn't happening until like Wednesday night. It ruptured on its own, and thank God I got some immediate relief from there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today's the first day like I feel normal. So that was interesting. Like I said to my mom, I'm like, can I get like a normal pregnancy symptom here? Like my nausea was pretty mild. I had a little fatigue, but wasn't crazy. I am barely showing at 18 weeks, but I get subchorionic hematomas, and I'm getting like weird Barthol cysts in my underwear line region, which was super comfortable. So, I mean, I'm grateful that the pregnancy has been pretty easy all around. It's just some weird things that who knew that some of these were common in pregnancy. Overall, I'm super grateful that this pregnancy has been pretty easy. I've been able to work out regularly. I'm counting down to my anatomy scan. Over the next couple of weeks, things get really exciting, and I cannot wait to share more updates with you. My mom ordered my stroller this week, so I'll do an unboxing when that comes in. I did order my diaper bag as well. The nursery got painted this week, and it looks great. It's a very neutral color, so nothing too crazy on the paint. Thinking something that can be fine long term as well, and easy to kind of change up as she grows without having to redo the whole room. I know some people go elaborate with their nurseries, and I do think that mine is going to be just very subtle, soft, elegant, feminine, very neutral color scheme in there as well. And this week, her closet organizing system goes in, and then anatomy scan on the 11th. And then all of her nursery furniture, except for the chair, comes in on the 13th. So lots of exciting things happening over the next couple of weeks. I'm excited that I am starting to show a little bit, and I think it'll be amazing at Christmas when I'll be around 21 weeks. I think I'll really pop by then and look pregnant, and it'll be fun to have those little bump pics in front of the tree at Christmas time. So that is kind of where we're at. Just wanted to share some updates because I did feel like I've had a few more symptoms this week, and my body is definitely changing. So wanted to jump on here and share that with you. Stay tuned. My next video is going to be a Caden Lane haul. I went a little crazy on their pre-Black Friday sales. I was sitting there getting my car serviced and had nothing to do but to shop for baby stuff. So, that's what the next video will be. So stay tuned for that if you want to see all of the things I bought for baby girl on Caden Lane during their pre-Black Friday sale. I do know they still have some sales going on now, so check that out. Not that it's sponsored or anything, but definitely got some cute stuff. So see you in my next one. Bye.